Okay, so we're gonna start soldering now. Hope you all could see it because it might take me a little while. There goes that. So basically, just soldering on these points here. So simply just that. There's also a wire you have to solder onto the subword side for when you're switching hands. You have to do that as well, because if you don't, it will start to get in trouble. So just take a look at the diagram in a little while and show you how it's being done. Now, soldering takes a lot of years to perfect because we can't just learn this in one day. It takes years. So, being a pro in this for a couple of years now, it's somewhat fun to operate on because of its situation. When I mean situation, I mean that it's a lot of practice, trying to get things done right, whatnot. So just turning off some of the points here. Cleaning off soldering tip. Right, now we had to do the gold band here. So we're just going to make small flux here. We're just going to simply put these. The reason why I do not use the cap, because the cap will have a habit of blowing. So I prefer to use a wrong strap instead. Alright, so we have everything here turned off. Everything turned off here. So I'm just going to get the image to make it to the side. This, by the way, is a very fun type of modification, because due to the fact that it's a well thought of modification, which I have no problem with. So I'm just looking for P1 support. Here we go. Now, I will make this look very easy. However, this is a very tricky installation, because due to the fact, it's quite a lot of patience you had to have. Right, so, okay. So now we just have to solder the wires here now. So we just have to put some flux here. Right? So we put 2 flux here. And we're also going to add some flux underneath right here, which is the 5-volt point. So we're just gonna, hope you all could see it because it's kind of fucked up, but just leave the iron on, let it flow through the pads. I know this is solder is not on my face anymore because of the vacuum. A lot of people say this is uncomfortable. For me, it's quite comfortable. I get used to it. Newbies who have difficulties in understanding these things, well, what can I say? You are noobs. So, it will give you some issues to handle. But for me, it's quite comfortable. I'm not having any kind of difficulties with this 1, 2, 3. Right. And now, RT21. So I'm looking for RT21, which is basically the whole FT25, FT25, FT24, right? RT2 right here. So here, right by the IC. There's an IC. No, that's an IC. It's a resistor. Oh, okay, great, good. So I'm just gonna solder 1 wire point right here. That. So as you can see, all the points has been 10. Can't see because of this fucked up camera. Right? So we're going to install the demon now. Hope you'll see it, because it's going to be a little difficult trying to get this thing working like that. Good. So I'm just going to use a little bit of paper tape to hold the demon in place. Before you do anything, see this little switch right here? Switch it back to Xbox. Don't ever leave it on PC, because you could end up damaging the entire thing. No. Line them up. Right? Once you have that lined up, simply take your tape, hold it like this, make sure it's properly centered, like that. Just keep it up. This is just temporary. This is not permanent. Alright? No. The other thing you gotta do is sort at this point right here. That's the ground, or to hold the demon in place. You add a little flux. Normally I crank this to 370 so to get better flow. Simply hold iron in and take him down. And then press. Soak. Because this have a habit of not holding. Alright, so once that is in place, back it down to 350. What we're going to do now, make sure you're going to line up. Right? Any day you want a good cut tack. So, you start from the first point here. So you just tin on the tip, hold it down very carefully. You're just going to add a little so it's attached to the point. Like so. Clean your tip again. You're going to repeat the process one more time. Until all get completely connected. Take your time. Call this particular technique the heel and fillet technique, because due to the fact that it's a technique it's supposed to be doing from since electronic days, you're supposed to be doing the heel and fillet technique, so you must know how to install a demon using the heel and fillet technique. But these individuals from Team Executor have no idea the names of the technique. No. You might get some dry points once in a while. So what you just do is just add a little bit of flux to the point. Right? So nice little coat. Whatever you think looking messed up, a little dab, it's going to connect. Again. That's it. Always be the solder. Don't let the solder control you. When you're done, this part, you see this part is the hardest part, especially for noobs, right? So take a good inspection, make sure nothing in bridge. Alrighty then, it's good. We're going to do these 4 parts here right now. If you guys could see it, these 4 parts is a very, very tricky part. So, we're going to sort on that part first. We're just going to add some extra flux here to make sure they always use your flux, people. Best things ever invented. Always use your flux. No. Take your time. Apply a little bit. You just know when it's connected because you've got very shiny point. And always remember to clean your tips. Don't ever work with a dirty tip. It messes up your install. Okay, so that. Right? Now, let's see. Take a little inspection. You always have to inspect your stuff because sometimes it doesn't connect. So far, so good. So we're just going to do 2 more spots again, which is basically here and here. Right? Watch it. Just showing you again. 2 spots we just had a solder. Ooh. Fuck it. Anyhow. The other spot we have solder is right here. And we have the solder right here. And after that we're done. Just to wire it in now. That's all it. A lot of people have difficulties installing demons. But, you know, being in this industry for 23 years, it's somewhat very easy. Yeah. Right? So, we have a nice good spot right here, and we're just going to solder another spot right here. So we just take our time and avoid burning this resistor right here. So we just line them up and drop. There you go. So technically, now you can take the tape off now because you have already completed the demon install. So as you can see, everything is installed pretty much. Right? I really gotta get a new camera. This camera sucks dick. Right? It'll be nice if somebody donate a camera for me, you know, I could at least do some more epic vids. Right? But other than that, demon is installed. Right? So now we're just going to run wires right here. That's technically it. Just get back in the board and look him up and see what's going on. Okay? So, back to the wiring. We're going to come up now.